set the record straight over, avenging her defeat from December with a decision victory on Saturday. The first fight saw Pena take the women's bantamweight title from Nunes on the undercard of Versus at 269. It was a completely different kettle of fish this time around at UFC 277. Pena vs Nunes 2 was the main event fight in the Octagon, with the pair not disappointing with their brutal encounter. Both fighters gave an incredible account of themselves, going toe-to-toe in brutal combat for all 5 rounds, with it being a unanimous decision victory for Nunes, who reclaimed her women's bantamweight title. Although not being able to get the job done by stopping her opponent, Nunes scored 3 knockdowns in the second round to take control and set the tone for the remainder of the clash, with her opponent not being able to get a foothold to bounce back. The Lioness became the first woman in UFC history to score 3 knockdowns in a single fight, and she managed them all inside 1 round, incredible from the Brazilian. She's largely considered as the greatest female mixed martial artist of all time, and regaining her championship is just testament to her ability and desire to stay at the pinnacle of her profession. With a 22.5 record, not many can get the better of the Brazilian, with even the likes of Pena, who did emerge from the Octagon victorious over her, not managing to repeat the feat. However, Nunes has taken damage during the fight, with it going all the way. It wasn't a walk in the park, with an image of her after the encounter showing how brutal it was. A picture was shared on social media of the Brazilian. Not only is she on crutches, but one of her eyes is completely swollen. She has definitely been in a war, that's for sure. She also has a beer in hand, so despite the visible damage she took in the Octagon, she was clearly in high spirits after the fight and not in desperate need of medical attention. Although celebrating at the time, she'll likely have had to go through the medical protocols just to check the damage isn't serious. One thing we do know, Nunes is one tough competitor and will have the beating of most when it comes down to it in the Octagon.